wanted to let you all hear the why tell me why song, but cannot find. Okay, if let's say you are back, welcome back. If you can hear me loud and clear, give me a 5. Give me a 5. Okay, no agency hand signal. Yeah, last time I always said there's one agency always like to put a 5. Okay, our good friend. Okay, 天下没有无善的宴席啊，天下 also no 永远的敌人。Okay, all our friends are most important. 和气生财啊。Okay, if let's say you have, give me a loud and clear. Thanks, Jermaine. Thanks, Willie. Thanks, Jessica. Thanks, June. Okay, good to see everyone back. Okay, let's start moving again. Okay, don't want to waste time so that our concentration will be much better. Let me mute all. Okay, hang on. Okay, so we have stopped on this, the domino effect. So you see, once you're feeling or once you actually understand that actually you're feeling inside, okay, your mind, where's your mind? Okay, here, remember, where's your mind? Nobody know, okay, here is your brain, okay, this one is your heart, okay, so please, so the thing is, the domino effect is actually interlinked. So once you know that, once you do anything or you think of anything, okay, all this will be interconnected, okay, your thoughts will become things, okay, very simple, law of attraction, thoughts will become things. So whatever you think, okay, you go and do, it will become your thing. Okay, if let's say you want to buy this car, okay, you want to buy this house, so you think already, you go and do a lot of action, you have a master plan, okay, you actually can realize this in the real world, okay. So the other thing, this one, which one is easier to accomplish? Okay, first, 改变自己来适应环境 change yourself to suit the environment, or 改变环境来适应自己。Okay, lately there's a lot of movement, but I just want to emphasize, okay, this very important pointer. Unless the environment is really cannot stay, then of course we need to change the environment. Okay, this one not this is politically answer. Okay, so change yourself to suit the environment, or change the environment to suit yourself. Okay, if let's say everybody actually know this concept, then why so many people are changing the environment to suit themselves? Have you ever thought of that? Wow, tonight so honored, a lot of special guests. Okay, so my thinking is also same. So of course, easier to accomplish is change yourself to suit the environment. If the environment need you to go and do certain thing that you don't like, you have an option or you have a choice to do it or not to do it. Similarly, in all corporate world or all working environment, if the upline, oh no, not the upline, sensitive. Now suddenly I see all the name, I a bit care. Okay, if let's say certain management skill need to like polampa for people, okay, or need certain extra attention. If you don't like to do it, you have an option not to do it. Okay, just believe in yourself. Okay, I always don't bother. Okay, to me, I don't bother about all this. Okay, I know what's happening. Okay, it's just that if I cannot give solution, I rather keep quiet. Okay, I rather do all this. I feel happier talking to all of you. Okay, all this story lah. Okay, but come back to this one. Change yourself to suit the environment, or change the environment to suit yourself. Of course, we'll choose one, unless the environment is really unfit to carry on. Okay, so that's why this thing come in. So a lot of people definition of unfit environment comes into play. Okay, to me, it's actually unless it's really drastically unfit for even financial or mental, is actually not fit. Then it's time to move. Okay, it's time to move. Okay, so hey啤酒. Okay, I wanted to go and buy one Guinness stout lah. I don't think I want to drink at home. I've been quite keen in my home. I cannot anyhow drink. So, but this Guinness stout, last time I never drank this Guinness stout before. So ever since I start to, you always see black color, then you see the old folks always like to crack an egg, then put inside, then drink, like, wow, so power like Superman like this. Then, but the thing is, I think Guinness stout also have this advertisement, 改变环境来适应自己，或者改变自己来适应环境. So I just take a quote from there. But the other thing I want to link to my next slide is actually this one. Okay, 你怕死吗？ Okay, 死有什么好怕？ Okay, 怕死，那你不是白白的活着？ Okay, the 黑 I change to 死 because you see now so many people complain cannot go and work. But if let's say you want to go and viewing, go and work, go and sell car or go and sell insurance, you actually at a risk to die. So that's the ironic thing. So many people want to go out, okay, but they don't know the danger. Then the other bunch of, I mean, the angels, the doctors, the nurses are in the hospital helping us to cramp down the effect. But we all wanted to go out. Is it very selfish? Is it very selfish? I feel it's very selfish. Of course, I go out run. It's also very selfish already. Today, I see a lot of people. Oh, MBS, so many people. I go MBS and run, not go MBS and gamble. Okay, but this is quite true. If you pass, and of course, they come into play. Okay, this one come. Are you afraid of death? 1, yes. 2, no. So the hey I changed to 死. So is I changed the word. Are you afraid of death? Wow, 50-50 leh. Quite surprised at this answer. Yeah. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, if let's say you are afraid, means that there's a fear there. So what is your fear, and do you know the risk of it? Okay. So, but of course, this one is not talking about that. Okay. Okay. So my question to you, this one a bit taboo lah. Just happen, I think. I think. Then the process come in. Have you prepared your afterlife matter? Anybody have prepared your afterlife matter? Let's say you do a will, you do a trust, or all this. Or you already settle, my lolly tao my lolly tao must put which photo. Okay. So now many now a lot of people take new photo, right? Sorry. I haven't go and take my photo yet. Yeah, company always ask me go and take the new photo. Then ting. Yeah, so you see, you always ask your there's two part of it that you always see customer using trust to buy house. Okay, but are they the trust is not used in this way to so-called do tax planning. Trust is actually meant to become it's something like becoming your estate. My personal two cents worth. Okay, so the thing is, if let's say you are afraid of death, or even you're not afraid of death, I think it's a good time to think and also to prepare your afterlife matter. Be it whether your will, you bought a lot of things in your life. You bought your property, you have your investment, you have your share. Have you prepared after this afterlife matter? Okay, who to give, what to give, okay, how to give, rather than when you are not around, then people fight for it. You see that day I saw the news article, one company owned by this Chinese businessman, they have whole block of they own the whole block in River Valley. I think at least maybe 100-200 million. The daughters are fighting for it. Okay, after you die already, go into the grave, then your children are fighting for it. Then it's like a bit funny, right? Okay, so if let's say you don't prepare, okay, then I think it's better to think about it now. Since you got time, okay, so you got time, you better think of all this. I think it's a good issue to think. Okay, reflection. Death is not the opposite of life, okay, but part of it. So if let's say you are afraid of death, or you're not afraid of death, I think it's good to so-called prepare for all this. Okay, the next one. Okay, so these are the things I crop out from one of the estate planning act. So this is actually the 8 item that most of us need to do. Okay, I think exclude the Muslim number 8 lah. Okay, so my question to you, how many of these action have you prepared? Okay, I think namely number 1, the will, CPF nomination. Okay, even I think many agents still have CPF. Last time you do part-time, all this. Then your property, tenancy in common, common in tenancy, your life insurance policy, okay, LPA, your lasting power of eternity, then AMD, then this inter-virus trust. Okay, so nowadays you have actually much more complicated thing to think about lah. So I mean, in terms of trust, you buy under trust or this. So how many actions have you prepared? Let's say out of 7. Okay, out of 7. If you have done 1, you just key 1 for me. If you have done 2, you key 2. You have do all 7, you also can key a 7. Okay, just want to see. I think I done I think I have at least about maybe, I short of LPA that day I never. Okay, now lawyers like my good friend Simon Tech, all this, they're actually doing a lot of on will, estate, LPA, AMD. I think you all have received the message, all this, to go for their Zoom meeting. Okay, life insurance, I think your nomination, your CPF nomination can just click on internet, if I'm not wrong, on their website. Okay, the more you see, you want to be rich. What? Everybody want to be rich. That means once you are getting richer, you have more different assets class, then you should prepare for all this. How about your shares? Okay, you if let's say your shares, who to give to? Your CDP account, okay, who to give to? So all this you need to prepare. Okay, so don't think later galang kabut you not around already. Then all this behind all the fighting come in, I think it's very pathetic. Okay, so just a refresher, just a reflection for you to think. Okay, the next one. This one is my new launch. Okay, this one is our Mr. Boon new launch. Anybody want to buy or not? This one new launch, quite nice, right? The new building. Then after that, anybody seen this before or not? Before I start the thing. If you seen this before, you type a yes. If no, then type no. Okay, this one is our new launch. Do you all know the new project name? This one is the new launch. Sweet, this building so pretty, so many green. Nobody know, right? This one new launch. This one is the new launch project. Okay, you know who's the core team or not? Core team coming out, this one. See all the group, all the pretty lady, beautiful. This one is 富贵山庄. Okay, so this one is our new. Just kidding. Take it easy. This one is the new launch. You see, imagine the new, how you pronounce? Okay, the new building. I just want to laugh. Okay, look like hospital. Quite nice, right? So anybody have purchased your afterlife property? Sleep peaceful forever, ever after. Anybody have purchased your afterlife property? Okay, beside all the insurance thing, all the will, all the trust, anybody have bought your afterlife? Hey, got agent do also leh. Last time one of our agent now in the blue company is also a leader. This one you also can form team one or we go and form team lah. Then we can do a division. Then we can sell. When you finish the transaction, when you buy the when people can buy new launch, right? Then we ask them have you ever thought of your afterlife? Where would you be staying? Then you can come. Some got tier one, yeah. Got division. Hey, do you all know this one? The Malaysia listed company, this boss is in the top. I think it's in the top 500, top 50 richest man in Malaysia. Dave, I think it's the name David. David, I think 800 million. That day I checked the figure. 富贵上庄. Assets planning. You people talk about legacy. We need to be move faster than them. So if let's say you can actually incorporate all this, it's actually good. But very frank, I never go and see. It's just that my mom go and, you know, those auntie always go the bus one. Then they will just pop by. Then they suddenly ask you, like, then as a children, you need to really think about all this. Because they themselves at this age, they will think about all these things already. The lorry in front, put what photo. This is no joke. This is part and parcel of life. Who got banner? Yeah, this one I think at least about 10, 20, at least 15 to 25 grand. Okay, so different level, different price. Okay, we don't want to go into that too much. Okay, so have you ever planned where will be your afterlife residence? Okay, even that day I go to this, I wanted to buy, in my life I always wanted to buy a 910 District 9 property, freehold property. Then I saw this behind Martin Modern, there's one temple, Jusiling, I think got the tablet. You actually can buy the tablet. That one not cheap. That one you want to buy, you need to apply. Until now, they still haven't called me back. Okay, yeah, they found me just for knowledge this one. Okay, have fun Okay, so you see every time you choose pattern yeah, you ask difficult question. Mr. Boone always ask difficult question. Give me this type of reflection. Ask me to think so much. Then you see normally what will you do? I don't know. I don't know. I both up. Okay, if you both up, you don't know. The first reaction is actually you're passing the responsibility of that question or that question to you actually pass to somebody else. You don't know. Okay, the reason is very simple. It's either you don't have enough information to answer your question. Okay, you see, if let's say you don't know, you don't go and find out, I think it's seriously something wrong. Okay, if you both up, even worse. That means you are passing the baton back to the question, the person that asked the question. So if let's say you need to find out certain thing, then you go and find out. Okay. Okay, so I think come to the death, opposite of death, then you need to buy insurance. So I just want to check. Okay, do you believe in insurance and bought insurance? Insurance got many types. Three. This is the basic 6 type. So if let's say you believe, you give me an 8. Then if you don't believe at all, insurance, you key a 9. Totally don't have. Totally don't have, then key 9. Even you have 1 life insurance, also key a 8. Okay, so there's always insurance, different type of insurance out there. Okay, so I think majority are quite, it's different from the previous or previous, maybe our previous generation. Our parents don't really believe in insurance. Most of them not educated, they are not trained in that. Okay, but come to our generation, if let's say you are getting more assets, okay, especially you have numbers of properties is increased, then I think you need to know, first is actually what's your main reason of buying insurance. Okay, what's your objective? Just shoot out your answer. What's your main objective or main reason for buying insurance? If whatever you think, you just key the answer inside the chat box. So what's your main reason of buying insurance? Accident, auto insurance, of course, compulsory must buy. You want to drive, then you need to have the car insurance. Okay, home, health, life, travel. Okay, no burden to further generation. Protection, good. Some protection, good. The word is coming out. So to me, very simple. I always feel that you need to know, because there's different type of insurance out there. You need to know every insurance, type of insurance, what they are for, and also, but you come to the same point. The main reason is actually for this one. The main reason for any insurance is actually for protection. Okay, to protect the risk that you are getting, or you're actually getting the so-called protection, then you can give something back to this, protect the risk from the future generation. Okay. So this one is I just want to touch on two types. Okay. How many types of insurance do you have? These are the four main type lah. Okay, these are the four main type. Key one, whole life. So if you have four of them, you just key 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you have 1, 3, 4 also can, or 1, 2, 3. If you don't have anything, you key a 0. I think need to explain or not? Whole life insurance, term policy, critical illness, investment link. Here, why I ask this question is very simple. If let's say you have your objective just now, you key in your protection as your answer, then I think investment link is already out. Okay, so that's why you need to really know. I mean, we are not taking many different type. CI, like critical illness, you can have like early CI, then you actually pay much more. Then term policy, then whole life, all this. Okay, good to. So that's why you need to know how this insurance thingy work. So I think if let's say I don't go and sell property, maybe I become an insurance agent or maybe a car sales. Okay, but just that I got a lot of friends in insurance, my good friends in insurance, so that's why we actually talk a lot on insurance. So the thing is, you can see the cartoon beside. Okay, whole life will actually cover all your 9 life, the cats. The term policy will only cover you for the lives that lose during the term. Okay, so if let's say your objective for every policy, let's say for hospital, for whole life, you want to take a residue figure back, then the investment link, all this. But just bear in mind, every policy have their own advantage and disadvantage. Okay, so the thing is you need to know what's the difference, what is their usage, what they are meant for. Okay, especially agents, if let's say you can get those that you are on MC, you actually can get a income per day, that will be the best one. Or hospital, you are in hospital, staying in hospital, you actually can get a daily income. I think that's best, because you need to protect yourself from all this this so-called the income that's actually being lost during your hospitalization. Okay, oh yeah, who got the 9,000? Who got the 9,000? I think good problem and bad problem. Okay, those that don't get, I know most, I think maybe quite a lot of you all didn't get the 9,000. It's a good problem, means that your income is actually pretty good. Okay, but did you do any financial planning? You have any cap, any safety margin now? Is another thing. 6 months enough? Okay, if you ask me, I also don't have 6 months. Okay, if you ask me, I also don't have 6 months saving to fight this. Okay, but lives go on. Okay, so the difference between whole life and term policy, that's the main difference. So your whole life is actually you pay a premium, cover for life, cash, you have a cash value. So if let's say you have a term life, you're actually cheaper, straightforward, no cash value. Okay, just remember whole life also have the investment component inside. Okay, so of course when we are young, we always have friends, siblings, all this, they will actually recommend insurance agent, then you buy life policy. But term policy is actually another different scope, so you actually can consider that also. Okay, always remember what is your objective, buying whole life or term. Okay, come to the last slide already. Okay, if let's say you buy a property, do you need to buy insurance? If you buy a property, you always ask people to buy property, right? All your agents always ask buyer to buy property. But after that, okay, yes, you need to buy insurance. What type of insurance? How many type? If let's say you need to buy at least 1 to 2, you key A, key B for 3 to 4. CPF. It's not CPF ask you to buy. No, that one is the home protection scheme. Okay, just a general knowledge. This is just to add on, just to add on. Okay, good. I think almost okay. Typically, bank give let's say private property, bank will ask you every year to buy a fire insurance. That will cost you about 120 to 150, depending your value of your property. If you buy a new product, okay, if you buy a new product, it depends on whether you yourself want to buy or not. So if let's say I think for recommendation, okay, if let's say you are a good agent, you want to recommend things, please, you need to recommend the correct thing. Okay, fire insurance confirm must buy is because the bank will always ask their banker to sell them. Okay, but the other one is actually this one. These two insurance is actually important. Reducing term mortgage insurance, or you buy a fixed term life insurance. This is actually to protect yourself with the loan. In case you are not around, then this is able to cover. So what's the difference between first one and second? First one, reducing term mortgage insurance, is actually talking about if let's say you have a loan of 1 million, okay, your insured amount will be 1 million. As the time go by, the insured amount will actually get lower. Okay, the other one, if you buy a term policy just to protect this liability, okay, just liability, all the house are liability until you fully pay. Okay, even you are fully paid, you don't rent it out, it's still a liability to me because it's not generating cash flow. Okay, so if let's say you have a 1 million mortgage loan and you go and buy another 1 million or even 1.5 million term policy. Okay, let me ask you this question. If you have just bought a 1 million, okay, which one would you buy? This one just fun for fun one. Okay, I just want to see most of the, which one would you buy? Okay, first one, if let's say you buy a property, let's say 1.2 lah, 1.2, then your mortgage is 1 million. Would you buy a reducing term mortgage insurance, or would you buy a 1 million term policy to safeguard this mortgage? Okay, you're buying for protection, ma. This two is to protection for the person that's going to get the property, just in case you're not around. So which one would you buy? So this one, no right, no wrong answer. Okay, the younger that you buy a term policy, the premium will be cheaper. Okay. Okay, in Malaysia, they actually want their, if I'm not wrong, Malaysia, you buy a Malaysia property, the bank want you to buy a life insurance instead. And either the life or the reducing term. Okay. That day I then read that one. Okay, I just want to know how what are your feeling? Because that day I think is the agent around. Okay, that day I'm in the show flat. Then one of the agent is looking at this one. So even the I think the mortgage is about 700,000. Okay, the reducing term insurance bought is actually 500,000 only. Okay, or even that I have another friend, they have a mortgage about 800,000. They bought this term policy at 750,000. So they are, when I speak to the agent in the show flat, they actually talk about why give them so much, because the property will be is also generating cash flow. Okay, let's say the property is rent out, so the property is also generating cash flow out. So why I buy so much insurance for what? So the thing is, I just want to have a feel what type of way you all will go. Okay, whether you want to buy a term policy, 1 million term policy, or you buy a reducing term policy, reducing term mortgage to pledge to your mortgage insurance, mortgage premium. Okay, loan amount. Okay, I think if let's say you are those super high net worth, I think a lot of agents, just one pointer, if let's say you all have heard about universal life, okay, universal life is actually all recommended by banker, and also some agents, insurance agent, they recommend to their high net worth, so-called high net worth individual. It's called universal life. So they actually, if I'm not wrong, you actually take a 1 million policy package, then you just need to pay 30%. The rest is all through financing. So that's actually something that you need to know, just in case you meet some high net worth customer that's talking about all this. You actually can get a good referral. Okay, when you refer to insurance agent or bankers. Okay, if not, let me see, should be the last slide. Okay, this will be the last slide, the quote of the day. If I have 6 hours to chop down a tree, I'll spend the first 4 hours sharpening the axe. Meaning to say, just not only the preparation, okay, not only the preparation, you need to really plan, you need to think about it, then you prepare, then you start chopping. But once you start to chop, it will be sharp and fast. Okay, rather than you just think, then don't do. Okay, but you prepare, you get ready, you practice, and you go and chop. I think you only need to spend less than 2 hours chopping the tree. Okay, but the before part is actually important. You need to plan, then you can be successful. If you don't plan and you no action, I think you actually just go down one way. That means go to the thunderstorm. Okay, if not, thank you everyone, arigato for your participation. Okay, and stay home, stay safe. And today should be episode 8, not episode 7. I forget to change. If not, thank you everyone. Hope you all take back something today. So use this time to think, where's your afterlife? Okay, remember our new launch. Okay, I remember our new launch project. So we need to wear the jacket. Okay. Okay, so have fun. I see you again. I think next week the Zoom is all packed again. I don't know where to slot in the time. If not, only can use Sunday. Next Sunday will be the last Sunday before the CB period over. So I think too bad we cannot start work. But I think even not starting work, if you know how to do all these new changes, I think it's good to plan. This will be the new normal. Okay, this will be the new normal. Okay, if not, thank you everyone. We will actually end the meeting now. So see you.